Avast, ye scurvy dogs, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Lieutenant Commander Tyrek of the Double Raider Huntress as we continue our campaign against the Tigerheart Cartel. Yes, these people over here in yellow are our target. They are our enemy. We are going for a hostile takeover of them tigers as the Beast Raiders. So let's jump right back into things. The last couple of episodes were plagued with technical difficulties, and we shall now attempt to have a normal episode where it's not either silent or being told through a third-party indicator. So our first mission is salvage. Reports indicate there has been some sort of freighter wreck in this sector. See if you would like see if you can salvage anything important. I think this is just boxes. It is okay, and scanners are not showing up anything important. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip around here and grab any of these boxes for their supplies. If they have anything interesting. The reason being, I'm not quite sure if we are maxed out on repair parts. If we are, that's a little bit sad because having this mission right now is very, very useful. And also, because we are flying a Orion Pirate vessel, we have access to one of the most interesting abilities in the game, engine doubling, which will basically hurt our ship in order to increase our engine power. I think it's just warp engine power. Might be wrong on that, but we can go from a grand total of around, what was it, 20 power to 35. So that's an increase of 15. So I'm assuming that's coming out of the warp reactor. I might be wrong, but I kind of don't think I am. But then again, who knows? So we're just going to zip around this tiny little map. A freighter ran into a nebula and died. So we're just going to avoid the nebula, because if you fly into it, you will take damage. And we currently have our shields down, so we can zip around here at maximum speed. I don't think we're actually stealing anything at this point. And yeah, let's just run. So we have successfully completed the mission. That should be cheap and easy prestige, along with a couple of pieces of supplies. But we don't really want to waste too much time on this, because it's boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very useful mission, especially for the campaign that we've been having so far. But it's not the most entertaining mission. We're up to 791. We're about 400 away from being able to afford a light cruiser, something a little bit bigger than what we'd normally be in. So we'll go on a mission, and it is X-25 Travel, which I don't understand the name of that. So maybe this will be a story mission. You have been assigned the operation of kidnapping a Gorn princess. Oh god. Although the monarchy is mainly just kept as a reminder of Gorn history, the royal family is still beloved by most. You will be intercepting a luxury liner and beam aboard the ship. Disengage before being captured or destroyed. Interesting. Why does it always have to be plasma? So we will set our sis. Are you the luxury liner? According to this, you are Lux. So yeah, you're the luxury liner. And wow, I have not seen that module before. For whatever assignment, time to capture Gorn Princess, fly through the sector in space. Is that? No. No, it's not. I thought for a second it was Flossed in Paradise. And I was going to say, if that's Flossed in Paradise, that's the greatest use of anything ever in this game. But it is not. It is some very interesting freighter design. Apparently this is a Gorn luxury liner containing the princess. And we're going to go steal her. See if there's anything. Do we beam over? Is that the princess? That is indeed... No, that's Marines. Can I steal Marines from them? Is that a thing? Just going to increase our speed a little bit more. You know what? Because I think it's going to be necessary. Overload. Oh god, yeah, it's going to be necessary. We got a frigate, a frigate, a frigate. That's not grand, for obvious reasons. Although they don't appear to have noticed us. Can I cloak? I do not have a cloaking device. Okay. I want to capture. You have no Marines on board, so we can capture you pretty much immediately. Our first Wild Weasel is ready. We'll set up the second one, because that's a lot of plasma over there. Do I hail you? No, I don't. So keep on zipping in. We're going to overload this one as well. Just make sure that we're fully stocked and ready to rock. We're starting to take long-range fire. Let's set up the forward shield to being reinforced. I think they know we're here now, guys. No, they still haven't picked up any speed. Interesting. Huh. So, are we to beam over and capture this, or what? I can't talk to them, so there's nothing going on over there. So let's just try and figure this out. Taking long-range fire, we're pretty much going as fast as we can, unless we double the engine, which we can do, and we might end up doing, just because we want to get there a little bit quicker. So we are looking at full-on Gorn FFs. That's quite a bit of phaser firepower, as well as a single plasma torpedo. I think it's a single plasma. Fairly positive it's a single plasma torpedo. It's just got a whole bunch of extra phasers. So an FLUX is who we're coming after. And can I just... do I just beam board and steal you? Because you are showing Gorn. So I'm thinking we'll go with just the phasers here. And we'll open her up and... oh, taking hits. Second shuttle is ready, so we will prep a third shuttle. Why? Because we can't use it for anything else. Oh, wow. Select all weapons. We're going to need it to get through this. This is quite the defense, actually. Turn on indoor. Alright, boys. Get ready to go. Closer, 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 closer. Open her up! Send over the Marines. We got her. We have the Gorn Princess. Excellent. Disengage. So our officers are already bringing the liner out of the system. Excellent. Do I have to beam anything on board? Marines. Transporters are not ready. Do we need to focus on this? I think that the liner is going to try and fly out in that direction. So we need to... oh, nope. Liner's picking up speed. The liner's starting to go now. Does the liner need to pass in front of that? So apparently we only need to fire once, because the moment we hit them, like, all the shields dropped. Are you guys bugged? I get the feeling you're bugged. Because you're not moving to intercept, you're not really doing anything. So we're just going to set up right next to this and follow along as he picks up speed. A pretty considerable amount of speed, actually. Our third Weasel Wild, apparently, is ready to rock as we just pull into a nice little formation here. We're almost small enough to fit inside this big back bay. I think it's a back bay. That might just be the impulse engines. And he's really booking it. He's making some progress here. We are taking some long-range skirmishing fire. It's not a whole heck of a lot. It's not too terrible at this moment. Really don't have any concerns. Let's pick up our speed so we're going 15 so that we can match our buddy over there. Because we're just here to escort them out of here. If I don't have to shoot them... oh, you're starting to shoot at. That's not good. So we're going to turn on into you and tell you to stop doing that. That's our princess and our luxury liner. You're not going to touch her. So as we come on in here, forward shield is being reinforced, and we are coming in with as much firepower as we can muster. Unfortunately, he has a lot of stuff. If we buff the forward shield, we'll get up to 17. Yeah, they're picking up speed now, so they were bugged until we got relatively close to them, I guess? Or am I not seeing a speed indicator? No, I'm still not seeing a speed indicator. Interesting. So if you just sit there, I'm more than willing to light up your world. So selecting all weapons, getting ready for a nice big pound. Ah, here comes that. Slow down, forward shields. Oh, we bounced that one. How much energy I got in the forward shield? Double wow weasel. I'm not willing to take that. Pick up speed. Let's go, let's go. Decoy shuttle lost due to excessive speed. Okay, that's fine. They're not moving. I like that. I like the fact that they're not moving. That makes me feel much safer. Right on top of them. All weapons fire. All weapons fire, please. Phasers included. And why are we not shooting the phasers? I do not understand this. Oh, because they fired at the... I now understand this. They fired a plasma torpedo at our charge. Hi, you're mine. You're my next target. Do not shoot plasma torpedoes at a range of 50. I'm sorry, that's just not going to work for you. More Marines. More Marines. Actually, slow down, because actually I'm just going to sit here. Yes, this is cheesy as hell, and this is actually kind of sad, but we're going to do this. Phasers, just blink away, do a little bit of damage. A little bit of speed, just to make sure that he can't turn properly to avoid us. And keep firing. Just steady phaser barrage. I just want to knock these down at least one. That way we can actually guarantee the capture. Phaser 1 coming back online. Knocked out his shields. Still didn't kill anything. Turn into him. Because I'm not beaming over Marines until after we've got this thing fully on lockdown. Oh no, mission complete. Got him. No need. So we stole the luxury liner. I don't quite know what the heck was going on in that mission, but it works out, I guess. 225 prestige. Perfect execution on the kidnapping, so we are evil. Hooray, I guess? The mission really did not make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me, but I'm just going to go with it because we need all the prestige we can get. And we're at 1016. We're finally over 1,000 prestige. If we survive this mission, we'll be able to do some real damage. Don't need anything repaired. No enemies currently on the field, so actually I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to use to overload. How slow do I got to go to actually load these things? I can make a speed of 4? I think it's 4. Yeah, I can make a speed of 4 while charging all systems. That's pretty cool. Increase the speed of time. Just going to zip on along here. And at the same time, I'm going to come over here and turn off that point defense scrap. I need the weapons. You're a light cruiser. We can take a light cruiser, I think. we're technically a destroyer, which makes us smaller than a light cruiser. We show up as a frigate on long-range scans. And our weapons are fully charged and ready to rock. So let's pick up some speed. Let's get that forward shield going to the maximum power. And hope that this light cruiser is not a super long-range one. Also hope that he doesn't have a whole lot of fighters. He is a TR? Don't know what that means. He is a long-range one. Okay. Interesting problem. He's armed with hellbores. He did fire from maximum range, and he didn't actually hit anything. We're going to go a point of ECM, a point of ECCM, because we may as well get as much as we can out of this. How much energy do I have in the force shield? We're looking at 5.5. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Well, it will help against his phasers. He is armed with 2 hellbore cannons, 6 phaser 1s, I'm going to assume, and 2 phaser gatlings. No, they're phaser 2s. Okay, that's interesting. Slow down a bit more. Double the engines. I want all power you can give me. Mainly so I can hit up with the forward shield. Get closer. Just steadily get on in closer and get more power to that shield. Alright, hit the vizier with everything you've got on my mark. Mark. That's what I was waiting for. I just wanted as much defense as I possibly get. Now we can hit on through. How's he doing with people for me to steal? Incoming mine. Hit the stern. Hit the stern. It did. Okay. He's got 11 people. We're not stealing this ship. Sorry, guys. I know we all want it, but we can't have it. More mine. That's gonna knock out the stern. It did. Most annoying technique in the universe. We are sitting at a ton of power. Why am I bothering? We have set ourselves up. This mission must be completed quickly. We're gonna keep going in full power, full steam, because well, we set ourselves up on overload. Also, he's got a lot of Gatling phaser firepower. This is gonna suck when it starts to hit us. Like that. I really just want to knock out those Gatling phasers. Hello, Marines. Hey, kill me Gatling phasers. Got the first one. Did we get the second one? No, not quite, but we did knock out the first one. So that'll help. That'll really bring down how much you can defend. Engine room, try and keep the engines going. I know it's going to be difficult, but I have faith in you. Reasonable amounts of faith. You're pirate engineers. What do you expect from me? So he is not being particularly accurate because we are currently beating him on the ECM war. We are not going to fire our fusion beams from this distance. They won't do anything. Okay, but from this distance, our fusion beams will do something. Knocked through another shield, passed on through. We have told our Marines to go whenever they can, but they are not going yet. There they go. Marines have gone and still couldn't take out the target. His Marines are still holding ground. And he is repairing that Gatling phaser now, so that's not great. No weapons currently available. Ow, that hurt. That was not good. That was... phasers. All phasers. Come on, give me all the phasers right now. We're right on top of them. Oh no, all the phasers are only slightly off charge. Now they're firing. There we go. He managed to strike back with a little bit of Gatling phaser firepower. Patch things up. We need the systems back. Mainly those phasers. Yep, another couple of phaser blasts into there to damage him. We have taken out his Gatling phasers, which is really nice. Unfortunately, we're down to 24 power, which means we're down to 12 power. Because we're currently doubling the engine. It's not quite going to be that good for us, but it's the thought that counts. You have no Gatling weapons, and you're holding on to me. You don't have a Hellbore ready to go. Do I have anything ready to shoot yet? Not just yet. All weapons select. Hit him with the phasers. Hit him with the phasers. There we go. You know, quite a bit of damage there. We've lost another shield, but I'm feeling relatively confident here. We are being pretty aggressive, and we are going to have to go home right after this mission. Oh, I have a Hellbore. Or not a Hellbore, but a fusion cannon. Just slip out in front of me so I can hit you with a fusion cannon. Slow down. I need to hit you with a fusion beam. Also, we need to pull away from him just a little bit so we can't take too much damage. There we go. Fusion beam hitting. And we'll have a phaser to pile into him. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas here. Keep those engine patching. Yeah, I know it's going to be an expensive mission, but we're going to beat this guy. He's down to 5, and we only have 2 Marines on board, so that's not a route to victory. He's down to pretty much nothing. He's patching up a Hellbore, but he's lost all of his phaser systems. So we won that one. I'm really... I want to shut off the engine doubling, but I'm afraid of what will happen to our engine rates when we actually do that, because we have no power left, I'm sure of it. Well, we have 12 power. Maybe a little bit more than that. So we'll slowly circle around him and hit him with some phasers. Unfortunately, all the ready phasers are on the other side of the ship. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer just to deal the death blow. There we go. Target destroyed. And quickly shut off the engine doubling. We did have 12 points of energy. Engine doubling. It's there for when you need it. It allows us to fight like a light cruiser. 302 prestige, which is not bad at all. Let's pop up back north to the planet. Hi, we're here for illegal goods. Do you have any? And we're looking at BR3. That would be an assassin war cruiser armed with 3 fusion cannons. I'm not really sold on fusion cannons here. But I do kind of get that sort of our pirate vibe, isn't it? So that would be the most expensive one. Is there a 1300 one? If I glaze past it, I'm sorry. There's a small monster, a small space shell, but we're not going to bother with him. A BR2. BR2 is 3 missile wrecks and 6 phaser ones. Also not sold on that one. I have been saying that we do need to get into another larger ship, and this would get us into the light cruiser class. It's not the best light cruiser in the universe, but it is a light cruiser of some description, which could be helpful, kind of-ish. Oh, I'm unsure about it. 2 Gatling phasers, that would be nice to have Gatling phasers once again. 4 phaser ones is actually bringing us down on a number of phasers. Kind of want to pass, also because we have 110 points of repair. Maybe next mission. Next mission we'll see what comes our way. We need a bunch of Marines, please, because we spent a bunch of Marines. It was worth it, don't get me wrong, but we need more Marines. Yeah, we spent a lot on that mission. We're back down to 1049. Great. Oh, we must go. Oh, we have another story mission. Higher. I'm assuming X-25 is basically just all of our story missions. The Klingons have hired you to initiate a raid upon a Federation convoy en route to their to resupply their colony in this sector. You must neutralize the escorts and, if possible, capture the freighters. That's a pretty thick asteroid thicket there. So, convoy, enemy, and the place that they're going. And a sun. Sensors have picked up the convoy. Perhaps the Federation moves into the sector. Orders are to stop the escorts and try and take the convoys for ourselves. Set systems to overload, please. And target the planet. The planet. Which, actually, is that planet on the same side as the star? Or facing the star with its bright side? It is. That's pretty cool. So yes, this is the planet that apparently the Federation is trying to resupply. I did not realize that we now had Federation colonies on Jupiter. This is news to me. We'll increase the speed of time. And start spending all that power that we just got out, now that we're no longer, now that we're done charging fusion beams and phasers and all that. So picking up to maximum speed, we have no targets currently on sensors. Warning, entering dust cloud area. Let's avoid that. That would be bad. Lots of dust clouds here. Dust clouds hurt you. Well, based on the speed that you travel at, you will take damage. As you can see, we are taking damage. Slow down the speed of time so I can properly set this up. Forward shield, reinforce, please. Federation police vessel. Turn back on the camera lock. There we go. So a Federation frigate way out there. He's probably escorting a convoy of some description. There are 2 Federation police vessels. Please tell me you're also... Yeah, you're also Pole. So you've got a single photon torpedo. You've got a single photon torpedo. I think we can take him. We have a superior armament for some things. Increase the speed time. Why? Nope. Don't see the convoy just about yet. So I guess we'll just nail the frigates. And there is a pretty decent separation between the 2, so we might be able to annihilate one before the other can actually get in to help. We're going to go electronic warfare because photon torpedoes are super vulnerable to this. Unfortunately, didn't go up in time, and we did take the hit, so well, no, it would be nice to have. Because I assume you're going to be firing a photon torpedo shot too as well. Shortly? Did I just hear you shoot? Yes, he did. However, our E7 wasn't available, and he wasn't able to hit. So, do we engine double? That is always the question. Slow down the ship a bit. We're going to come to a nice attack speed of around 16. That'll give us a decent amount of forward shield. There's the convoy. That's the only one we actually have to kill. All weapons select. We're going to get right on top of him. The Bailiff, which is an excellent name for a Coast Guard ship. And point blank range. Oh, good hits, good hits. And able to follow that up quite nicely. The Bailiff has been savaged. We've taken out one of his phasers, 2 of his phasers, and his photon torpedo is currently stunned offline. We've got another friend coming in, and his photon torpedo is possibly ready to go. How many are we looking at? We're looking at 2 ships in this freighter group. So the Bailiff has been savagely mauled. We did an excellent job there. Oh yeah, fusion beams back to normal, please. I need the power. And engine systems, double it. I need all the power I can get. So let's start taking the pain so that we can deal the pain. It's sort of like, I'm not really sure what I would compare it to, but yeah, we're hurting ourselves to hurt them. And it's going pretty well. We've stunned the photon torpedo again. I think this pass might kill the Bailiff. No, not quite, but he is hurting. He's basically out of weapons. So we should probably focus on you. What are you named? The Mountie. Again, excellent name for a Federation ship of this description. Drop a mine. I think, do I want to rush the... I might end up having to do that. And the Mountie takes a mine hit to the front. That's not good for the Mountie. And we'll start trying to turn around because I need to get my forward weapons onto him. It might be worth trying a high energy turn. Kick up some speed. We may as well. Yeah, if you come right back into me, I'm going to be able to take you, no problem. How are you doing? He's still doing 10.6, but he still probably has no systems. Unless he's managed to fix that photon torpedo, but it's going to be a while before he can actually use them. So we're going to come on in here and hit him with everything we got. It's not going to be as devastating a hit as it was on the Bailiff, because one, it's going to be a slightly longer range, and two, we were not overloading those fusion beams, although we did manage to get a nice hit on his reactor. Wow, he dropped in speed right down to 4.5. Follow that up with a couple of tail strikes from our phasers, and yeah, we are sitting around cruising at good speeds. Hey, engines, fix. Just work on it, guys. Do your best. I kind of want to just leave him. One last pass ought to do it. Then no. We're going to leave him. He can't keep up. He has no weapons. Let's go and chase after these guys. So, take a look at the power screen. I need to sap the shields for all they're worth. Wow, we are great. Oh, I love this ship. Oh, I love this doubling feature, because we can abuse this. It hurts, don't get me wrong, it hurts. But we can abuse this. So all weapons selected and ready to rock. We're going to rush on in and hit this medium freighter. And then there's a PT-3. So the PT-3 might be a little bit better armed, although MMDRs, I don't think they're super weak. He does have a missile launcher on board. We do have an anti-missile defense system, which is kind of rare, actually. I mean, for lately, we normally would have, like, defensive plasmas. So get ready to run right on top of him, and all weapons select. Hit him like a ton of bricks. Didn't kill him. Didn't even slow him down. And our anti-missile defense system didn't shoot, although it was at a range of 0, so maybe that was it. We've done a pretty decent amount of damage here. Hey, Marines, do you want to steal a ship? Steal me a ship. Just get back onto that open arc so I can... Before we pass outside of a range of 5, please. Yeah, there we go. That ship's mine. I'm going to steal all of that. I'm also going to steal all of you, because you're not leaving in time. Increase the speed. We may as well. We're chasing after them. We're going to steal both of these freighters because we're pirates, and that makes sense. Really, I should have thought of this before I just decided to do the overrun, because that's exactly what pirates would do. We're not trying to destroy these ships. We want to steal these ships so we can have all the good stuff inside of them. These we have no problem destroying, although they're also poorly equipped. Hit them with the phaser fire. Slow down. And come on, Marines, go. I need the Marines to go. There we go. So Marines on board both of those ships. We will have them relatively shortly as we charge of our systems. Did you just grab onto me? Yeah, that's what I thought. How's our reinforcement? Forward shield only getting reinforced. Patch up the engine. I need a couple of points of power back, if you don't mind. He's still limping along. What kind of systems do you have left? I can't imagine it's all that much. Fusion beams are overloaded and ready to rock, so they will hit like a ton of bricks. All of our phasers are ready to go. First freighter captured. Don't blow up the other one. We want to steal them both. If you don't mind, guys, just try. And we're going to get right on top of the Mountie here and say good night, Mountie. 3, 2, 1. Range 0. Escort 1 destroyed. Stern firing phasers. Star lashing out into him. Oh, it's really tempting. It's really tempting, and we couldn't resist. How much longer until that PT-3 is mine? They're working on the crew. Do I get to talk to you? No. Don't get to talk to you. Don't get to talk to you. So we got the primary objective complete. Is that going to be the mission over right there? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... engine doubling to off if you don't mind. Let's try and repair some of these systems. We did lose... Well, we're in relatively good shape. We did keep on top of the systems. Do I contact the planet at all? No. So now we're just waiting for this police ship to fall to us, and we'll be good. Granted, there's not much of a police ship here. We did kind of dent it a little bit. But yeah, we're doing just fine here. So we've managed to capture both of these freighters. We will have the one of the escorts stolen as well. They've got no more Marines on board. For now, we're just waiting until we take over the ship. So we'll give him some space. Let him work out his own issues. All right, secondary objective completed. Primary objective completed. That should be everything, right? Let's go communications panel. Mission brief, neutralize and capture. Yeah, that's it. That should be ours. Target you. Hey, how far away is the edge of the map? There it is. So where's the PT-3? It is behind it. So probably got to get these guys off the map. So we've neutralized all escorts. We have... Oh, so we were supposed to capture the convoy. It's a good thing we did that then. Oh, I almost just went in there and blew it up, and that would have been terrible. Freighter disengaged. Mission complete. So excellent work, everybody. See, now we're starting to pick up a little bit of steam. Although, watch, this is worth like 150 prestige. To be fair, this wasn't the hardest battle in the universe, but still. 300 prestige. Nice. Perfect in all ways. The Federation will think twice before trying that again. Yes, they'll think twice before trying to resupply their civilians. We have managed to make them double think that. So we are now up at 1,599 prestige, and we're a captain! Yes! We've finally managed to do it. We have clawed our way out of just being a lieutenant commander. They've finally seen that we can take and handle these missions, and they've entrusted us with more responsibility. Now that we've gotten into the Huntress, we're starting to get into a little bit of the groove, realizing that we can cheat the system a little bit thanks to engine doubling. And yeah, I think we're going to have a... We're doing pretty well. We're definitely recovering from where we were before. We're really in a position to buy another ship. However, I'm not really sold on any of them. I am kind of sold on this one. I'll get an Astro Miner. It's got a pretty decent armament. That's one heck of a punch. Unfortunately, well, I'm not seeing any, like, traditional ships. There's the BR-3, but I kind of want to see if there's anything bigger than that. Let's see. A Raider light cruiser would be a CR plus 0. Are there any CRs out here? Another double Raider. So we got light Raider, War Raider, I assume? Just WR1 question marks, and it's also super small. So we're not super interested in that. OTFs, or OFTs, I assume, are some kind of freighter. The DCR-1s, I'm going to guess... no, you're a double cruiser? That's interesting. And it has a cloaking device. So I'm not quite seeing anything for us to quite purchase just yet. You're it, aren't you? No, you're a living cage big. Wow, it costs 5,000 to have 4 Hellbores, apparently. What I'm kind of looking for is to see what our Dreadnought would look like in terms of expense. But I'm not quite seeing anything we just want right about now. Although, MR2? 2 missile racks? No, nothing quite just yet. Although, shortly. We are starting to build up a pretty decent amount of cash. Once we hit around 1,700, I think there was a couple of ships in the line that we want to really take a look at. But yeah, things are definitely looking up. That's where this episode is going to end today. Hopefully it has gone out completely technical error-free. And yeah, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.